Alright, welcome back to our channel where we put out videos that are motivating and inspiring for those who want to grind and make it in life. In this video, we're going to be talking about one of the best books I have ever read. Yes. And if you've never heard about this book, or you haven't read this book, then this video is definitely for you, because I'm going to share with you guys the 3 golden nuggets that I learned from the Millionaire Fastlane. The author of this book is MJ DeMarco, and he talks about how most people get to the age of 65 without ever achieving financial freedom. And that's sad. But guess what? We don't want that to happen to us. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you the top 3 golden nuggets that I learned from this book, so you can start implementing these into your life and begin your journey towards financial freedom. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out, and it motivates me to keep making great videos. All right, let's get straight into it. No one. Learn how to identify the 4 different money zones. There are 4 different money zones that all people fall within. And it's important that you know where you are right now so you can decide where you want to move to. So the 4 money zones are the E zone, the S zone, the B zone, and the I zone. Now let's talk about the E zone first. This is the employee zone, and this is where most people find themselves in. In the employee zone, you basically work for someone else. Okay? You trade your time for your money. If a boss, you work 40 hours a week, you get paid every 2 weeks, every month. That's how it works. The problem with the E zone is that even though you're trading your time for your money, you're also trading your life for your money. Why do I say that? Because when you're working for somebody else, you are limited to the hours that they deem fit for you to work. So for example, if you have to start at 9 a.m. sharp and you're not able to start earlier than that, then that means that your day starts at 9 a.m. and that means that your life starts at 9 a.m. But what if your purpose, your passion, your business idea that you want to start requires you to wake up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.? Well, unfortunately, if you're in the E zone, well then that's just not going to work because you have to be loyal to your employer. You have to be loyal to the job. You have to be loyal to the boss man. So yeah, that's basically the E zone. The employee zone is a safe place to be, but the problem is that a lot of people spend way too long in here, and they call it their comfort zone because it is comfortable. Right. Working for somebody else is comfortable. Having a boss tell you exactly what to do is comfortable, but you need to break out of your comfort zone if you want to become wealthy. The next money zone is the S zone. This is the self-employed zone. A lot of people want to get into the S zone because they think that it's gone. Nah, be better than the E zone, and in some cases, it is. But not always, because sometimes you might end up working twice as hard as you used to work in the E zone. But now you don't have anybody telling you what to do. Now you're your own boss. So although that sounds good, it also comes with a lot of responsibility and a lot of hard work, because you now have to wear many different hats. You have to do everything yourself because you don't have coworkers. You don't have a boss to help you out. You are your own company, so you have to make sure you do everything correctly. And the thing is that even though you're your own boss, you still kind of work for somebody else. See? The people that you serve in the S zone, these are your clients, your customers. So you still have to answer to somebody else, which is why I believe the true freedom is in the B zone, or the business owner zone. Okay, see? In the B zone, you're not an employee. You're not self-employed. In the B zone, you have your own business. You have employees that work for you. You're not limited to the hours that you work. You can close your laptop whenever you want to and go live your life. Pursue your other passions. But of course, this takes a lot of time and effort to build. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to hustle. But this is where you truly have control over your schedule. You truly have control over your money. Because now you're making money even while you sleep. Okay, the money keeps coming in because you have built something big enough to sustain itself. And that's why I love the B zone. Now the final money zone is the I zone. This is the investor zone, and this is where you want to be if you really want to live that luxurious life, okay? If you want to be able to retire young, this is where you want to be, because in the investor zone, your money is now working for you. So you have your businesses, you have your stocks, you have your bonds, you have your real estate, whatever it is, and this is generating you passive income, so you don't have to work at all to make money. And I know that sounds pretty crazy, but it's actually very possible, and a lot of people are doing it. Okay, now this takes a lot of capital. It takes a lot of money to get started. So you may not be able to jump right into the I zone, but once you're in the B zone for a few years and you're remaking a lot of money, you can start investing that money into things like stocks, into real estate, into bonds, into your own businesses, and then you can start building your way up to the I zone. All right, let us move on to the second golden nugget that I learned from this book, and that is understand the 5 different walls that prevent you from becoming wealthy. These are mental blocks that hold you back from reaching your full potential. Okay. And if you don't break down these walls, they'll keep you stuck forever. So the 5 walls are the fear wall, the doubt wall, the excuses wall, the comfort wall, and the belief wall. Let's break these down quickly. Fear. Fear will stop you from taking action. It will stop you from pursuing that thing that you really want to pursue. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of what people think, all of these things will hold you back. So you have to overcome your fear. Next is doubt. Doubt is when you question your ability. It's when you say, "Oh, I don't know if I'm good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not talented enough." Everyone has different levels of intelligence. Everyone has different skill sets. So don't ever let doubt creep into your mind. Next is excuses.
Excuses is when you blame outside factors for why you can't do something. For example, saying that there's no opportunities in my city or it's too expensive to start a business.
No, there are tons of opportunities everywhere, and it's never too expensive if you really want to do it. Next is comfort. Comfort is when you choose to stay in your safe zone for too long. You choose to play it safe instead of taking risks. Instead of stepping out of your comfort zone, comfort will keep you poor. And finally, the last wall is beliefs. What you believe controls your altitude, okay? So if you have limiting beliefs that tell you that you can't do something, then you won't be able to do it. But if you have empowering beliefs, beliefs that empower you, that tell you that you can do anything, then that's what will drive you forward. And finally, we have the third and final golden nugget from the Millionaire Fastlane, and that is learn how to invest your money so you can live life on your own terms. You have to learn how to invest your money wisely, because investing your money is the key to retiring early. So once you get your money past the 50K mark, that's when you should really start thinking about investing. And the way that you want to invest is by putting your money into assets that generate more money. So for example, you could buy a rental property, you could buy stocks, you could buy a business. But the main point is that you have to get your money to work for you, so you don't have to work for your money anymore. Now those are the top 3 golden nuggets that I learned from the Millionaire Fastlane. Go pick up this book right now if you haven't already. It's literally one of the best books that I have ever read. It completely changed my perspective on money and on life. If you got some value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to check out our website, where we have tons of free resources to help you on your journey towards success. All right, that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys later. Cheers.